Hi, my name is Sia and welcome back to my channel. So let's update on what was happening with me for the past a month, you could say. First of all, no creative thoughts at all, no creative topics, nothing, none, nada. So I was like, how can I create more content and make it more interesting? What was happening with that? And it got to me to a certain level, not a good level. Well, it's fine, not that we are over that level, but it's fine, it's cool, it's okay, we will get through that. I honestly, it's just me overreacting, probably because I'm just staying home all day and my college is not starting, and I want to, anyways. So staying home is not a good option, but we'll do that anyways because I'm lazy. Also, it was my birthday last month, so got my hair colored. I got my hair colored, also nails. It was a good birthday though. Actually, I'm very glad. Anyways, I missed you guys. I missed uploading videos a lot. I think in between July also I stopped uploading YouTube shorts also. I was like, oh my god, wait, I'm so dumb. I didn't want to create any content, even though I had some topics related to YouTube shorts, but I was like, I don't want to do that. I'm lazy, I don't want to do that. But it's okay, we are back now, bit by bit. So we'll take it slowly. Because listen, first of all, I'm staying home all day, okay? Second of all, my life is not that happening, okay? Third, I have social anxiety, so I don't like to record in public, okay? So these three factors are holding me behind. But one day you guys will get unlimited content from me. One day. Anyways, this is another book review because I got nothing to do, so I'm reading my books. This is just a book review, not many book reviews, because as I said, I was super lazy back 2 months. So this also, my friend was like, you'll like it, you like Friends to Lovers. Oh wait, it's a romance, by the way. You like Friends to Lovers, you'll like this book. And first of all, I hate romance, okay? I still hate romance. This is not convincing me to read more romance book, okay? This is just one romance book. Chill. This. La la la. Oh wait, nails are matching. Ha ha ha. Why am I posing there? It's not my book. It's not my book. Anyways, first of all, I hate smut, okay? Second of all, I hate those dark rom-com. That's not a rom-com, it's a romance. Yeah, I don't like dark romance. I think it's bullshit. Third, I just don't like romance. I think it's stupid, especially in books and especially in movies, okay? I don't like it. But it's very sometimes, okay? Just sometimes it's very simple. Do not use any of my brain and just read words or just watch stupid movies. That's fine. It's fine. So again, I was not reading anything. Okay, I had zero motivation to read anything. It happens, okay? I usually don't like to read, but I still read because I have nothing to do. So this book convinced me. My friend, kudos to her. You should read, you'll like it. And I was like, you know what? Fine. I'll read it. Because she knows my taste. So I trust her with that. And first of all, as much as interesting Enemies to Lovers is, before it got popular, I liked it, okay? I liked it before it got popular. After a while it got so popular, I was like, yeah, it's not that interesting. Okay, this usually happens with me and I don't know why. Let's take an example. If what do you say? If there are 10 books, okay, and the fifth number book is very popular, okay, and people are buying it, it's going out of stock, and it's what do you say, hyped and all, everyone is reading it. I don't want to read it. I don't want to do it. Like, I'll probably try to read the first page and I'll be like, I don't want to do this, because most of the time books are way overhyped and I hate it. I hate those books. I hate it because I don't like it. The smut in those books, I have read better fanfics. I have read way nicer fanfics than those idiotic BookTok books. Young girls are missing out on fan fictions, by the way, you guys. Anyways, that's another whole point. My point is, whenever something is popular, or not that I'm saying it's not necessarily the popular book should have something wrong with it or is wrong, or probably it's hyped to a usual point, but like seeing that specific book everywhere is just you think it's going to be this world class high top good book with a good plot, something interesting, but it's not. It's just that, and it's just got way overhyped and I don't like it. It's like that to me everywhere. So I just won't read it. I won't. No matter how much you try to tell me it's a good book for a reason, I won't read it. See, this is my trauma talking from back in 2020 when I was reading Colin Hoover books. Okay, this is just that. Anyways, this is a Friends to Lovers book, and yes, I will be talking about spoilers. So this is a no spoiler zone. Wait, this is not a no spoiler zone. Yes. See, I start glitching after I drink a lot of coffee. It's fine. Okay, as I was saying, this is Friends to Lovers, and I like Friends to Lovers. Okay, first of all, I was a fan of Enemies to Lovers, but I don't like it anymore. It's good to watch. I don't like it. It's good to, in this also there is a slight Enemies to Lovers, you could say, and it's good to read also, but after a while I just think Enemies to Lovers trope is way overhyped than it should be, and I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like when something is popular for no dead ass reason. What is this mood today? They start with childhood friends, and they have known each other since they have known each other since they were child. They were neighbors. Okay, a female lead name is Elizabeth, and see, why am I glitching again? The male lead's name is Wes. Okay, so let's Elizabeth को short form करके we call her Liz. Okay, so let's go with Liz and Wes. So Liz is, what do you say, a very hopeless romantic, way more hopeless romantic, like. So first, I did not like her hopeless romantic personality because I do not like people who just center themselves around love, men, relationships. I just don't like it. So at first I was going to throw this book away because she was talking so much about hopeless romantic. She was such a hopeless romantic. I was like, it's pissing me off, because in today's time you cannot afford to be a hopeless romantic. That's what I have learned so far. And then she talked more about her mom's death and how her mom's death and the romance was kind of like mixed up, because she and her mom used to watch this rom-com movies together late at night, and it kind of became a tradition with her. It kind of stuck with her, and her mom used to tell her, you should find a man who is good enough for you, not those athletic frat boys type who is always going to take care of you, basically. And then her mom dies, and then Liz found that only one way to connect with her mom, and she did not want to let that go. So I was chilled by then. I was like, okay, you know what, understandable, I'll give you that pass. And also a little after a while, either I got used to her rom-com either I got used to her hopeless romantic tactics, or she dialed down a bit. And this male lead, Wes, yes, this Wes dude is not mentioned that often at first, obviously. This is I personally thought we would get his point of view in this book, but not even for a minute. No screen time for this beta. So then there's another character in this whose name is, wait, why am I forgetting their names, bhai? Yes, Michael Dude. Yes. And you know what? I'm not good at remembering names anyway. So this Michael Dude, Liz has this huge crush on Michael, who has been her childhood crush also, and then he moved away and then he moved back to their town, and her crush, the feelings came all back. Look, yeah, I understand. You know what? I get it, girl. Go get that back, sis. And obviously this Wes and Michael Dude are best of their friends because guys, ha ha ha. Then Liz gets to know that Wes and Michael are this really good friends. So she approaches Wes and tells him that I need to be close with Michael. I want to go to prom with Michael. So just help me appear more cool in front of him. Just help me get Michael, basically. Okay. And I was like, okay, like, you know what? We appreciate a good queen. We appreciate, wait, not a queen, wait a fuck. You know what? I appreciate her efforts, low-key, because, I mean, damn, you know what? She's a high schooler, so you know what? I'll just shut up. And honestly, I understand her because at one point even I was a hopeless romantic. So I became a chill after reading this book and her antics. It's fine. So obviously then Wes agrees to help, and instead, yeah, they also got this deal. They always fight for this car spot. They always fight over this car parking spot. Yes. And she's like, I'll give you that car spot forever if you help me get Michael. And he's like, okay, I'll agree. That's why he agreed, by the way, not because of his good of his heart. We'll get to that later. I would have appreciated if the author would have given Wes's point of view, because as much as I like Liz, I really wanted to know more about Wes. I just think we got to know about Liz a lot, her personality, how she's at home and all, how when she goes out of her comfort zone, how she is in her comfort zone. It's really nice, I like that. But I would have appreciated more if we got to know more about Wes instead of his obvious feelings for Liz. It was very obvious, but yeah. I just wanted to know more about him as a person instead of this love interest of Liz. If this would have been a diary type book, then I would have understood his point of view would not be here. Okay, then I understand. But okay, you know what? Let's move on. Wes tries to include Liz in the hangouts, in which also Michael is included and some of Wes's friends, because obviously. So they try to include her, but every time something embarrassing happens to Liz, and I feel so bad for her because I can feel that second-hand embarrassment happening. And I would just close the book and take a round because it's so embarrassing to read, because I can just feel everyone's eyes on me. It's so weird. Also, a good thing about this book is it's very much in detail. This every chapter is first of all at least 4 to 5 pages long, and the details are very much in detail. I don't know how to explain. Like every chapter is thoroughly written, and people usually don't write such chapters in such detail, and I liked that about this book. It was just so much content in every page. I just really liked it. Otherwise I would have finished this book in 2 days, but I think I finished this book in 5 to 6 days. Yeah, let's just assume I finished it in a week. Yeah, it was really nice to read something so much in detail instead of just. But okay, yeah. So as I was saying, every time they meet, something embarrassing happens to Liz, and Wes is obviously trying to be this Liz's wingman. So he's obviously, in front of Michael, he's like, Liz is such Liz. Liz is such a nice young lady. What the hell? Liz is such a nice person. She looks so pretty. Typical wingman type stuff. Okay, and then Michael starts to think that Wes has a crush on Liz, which is true, but obviously he never thought it as a wingman thing. But Michael always used to see Liz in such a bachu type way. He never really thought of her as this grown-up person who he can take to prom or something. So Wes is obviously trying to convince him कि अरे बच्ची नहीं है वो बड़ी हो गई है blah 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 shit. I forgot I have a mic. I forgot. But honestly, I don't need it because it's very silent at home. But okay, you know what? Let's get it. Okay, so Wes goes to shopping with Liz to change up her style. Okay. First to mention, Liz's style is very much from those typical rom-com movies. She always wears those. So she's always wearing those 90s dresses, which obviously did not fit with today's sense of fashion, sense of crowd in high school. The dudes never approached her, which is a good thing. Okay, you know what? So Wes goes to shopping with her, and Liz was very surprised that Wes was so good at shopping. Like he knew what usually girls wear. He knew what would Liz like and all, and he bought that for her. And Liz is starting to see Wes in this new light slowly, because she always thought he's this bully because he used to tease her when they were kids. And now he's suddenly being, and they always, as I mentioned before, they always used to fight over this parking spot, and now suddenly he's being this very nice gentleman thing, because Wes's reputation is never not that bad. It's just Liz never saw him that way, and slowly she's starting to see him in this, okay, you know what, he's nice, he knows me very well. And also, as I mentioned before, Liz's mother used to say, don't fall for those frat boys who are very rude. She used to think Wes is that, basically. That's why she was very off Wes. The shopping thingy change of her Liz's style worked, and Michael is starting to see Liz in a different way. We appreciate it. We appreciate a man with good fashion sense. Not to mention, I also liked how the author is like trying to incorporate Liz's mother's grieving. Personally, I think whenever someone dies, people just skim over that. Okay, now she was mourning, now she's not. Like, let's talk about that. And Liz never talks about it to anyone besides her own self, and obviously to us, the readers. And I like that because even though it has been years since her mother died, but still you are always going to miss someone you were close to. So I just like the author that it kept on bringing Liz's attachment, Liz's affection, and of course she was scared that her mother was getting replaced by the stepmom. Stepmom is also so cool. I love the stepmom. Such an icon. I'm not gonna go into details because you guys need to read this book personally. So I just like the fact that they included the Liz's mother as much as possible. So as I said, Michael is getting to know Liz in a new light. Me like it. Wes and Liz, since they live in the same neighborhood area, I think Wes was dropping Liz off to her house. It was raining very badly. They almost got into this car accident, but they were somehow saved, because I did not wanted to read this hospital scene and some dying proposal over there in the hospital bed. Okay, I was like, hey or no. But anyways, and they were stuck there because the car broke down. And obviously then they started talking about their feelings and all. And no, they did not propose, by the way. They did not share that I like you and all karke. They just kissed, and I was like, you know what, now abhi batao, abhi just confess, someone confess. But they did not. Wes's dad came to pick them up, help them all to the car thingy and all. And I was like, you know what, before prom something will happen.
before prom better something happen. And then the next day Michael proposed and asked Liz out, and I was like, hell now, girl, you better say no. You better say no. She was like, okay, yes. Bro, what the hell? What the hell? I was stunned there. I was like, you know what? Ditch him. Just don't go. Just go with Wes. I was like that. Okay. And then obviously she got ready and she got the prom dresses. Prom happened, and obviously Liz and Wes came there with some other girl, by the way. Okay. Liz and Wes were just, eyeing each other, and Liz's thought process is something else during the prom. But it was just during the end page, there was just a lot going on. There was a lot of drama. Like, it was a steady pace at first. It was going well, and then there's just a lot of drama. Okay. Like, during the end, you want to create such drama so much, and I just wanted to see Wes and Liz going to the prom together, because that's just something Liz was hoping for during the start of her senior year. I mean, and you went with Wes, and obviously she was telling him, I don't want Michael to be the one. Like, obviously, like, you know what? I just wanted Liz and Wes together during the prom. This just threw me off. After she came, also Michael and Lainey were. Lainey is some girl who had something going on with Michael. So Liz helped them set together, which is a very good thing. I appreciated. There is not much context about them actually, and I'm very glad, because I did not want another couple to come and ruin some bullshit in them. And then obviously Liz came home early, and she had this heart to heart with her stepmom, and I really liked that, because they had an argument at first. I liked how well written it was. It was just really important to the scene, and she finally talked to her stepmom about her mom and all, and it was really good. And since she has always been close with dad and Liz obviously told them ki I have this huge crush on Wes, and dad is like, he used to do this and all. You were so blind, you never really noticed him. Like, you know what? We know that. And then obviously Liz went outside to sit for a while, and then came obviously with his date. And Liz thought Wes would be alone, but he was not. And then she gave this embarrassing penny speech. Like, she had some 1 penny, she lost that penny, then she realized how important that penny was to her. It was literally like that. I'm not even joking right now. And I was literally laughing, because it was more than embarrassing, it was really funny. Right? I was not embarrassed, because bhai, it would never be me, but it was just so funny. And Wes is just like, bro, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, it was just very funny. And then they also, before the prom, Wes gave this angry confession. It was not a confession. He was just saying, you know what, you all need to read this book. I'm not gonna spoil. But that, I like that. I liked the angry confession. I liked it. After the prom, the penny speech made my day. I still remember it. Good. And that was a good speech. And then obviously she took her car, went for a drive, ate something. And then when she came back, obviously Wes was waiting at her porch, and she was like, what are you doing here and all? Creep much. What are you waiting for? And then obviously then they confess after fighting for a while. And I was like, y'all couldn't do this before. Y'all could not do this before the prom. Please. I just, you know what, I'm still pissed they did not go to prom together, okay? But okay, you know what? Fine. I cannot do anything about it now. And then obviously the end was they both visited Liz's mom's grave, and I think that was a really good ending. I just thought we would see more of their dating phase, but at the same time, this less dating phase, this not seeing much of them, and just letting the readers, what do you say, imagine the rest of the shit is, honestly, I like this. I do not like to read much of the dating phase and all, because it's very boring to me. So this is fine. The ending was cool. I just would have appreciated more if they went to prom together. But okay. ठीक है. So yeah, this was the review of Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. You know what? After that, I did not read another book. Usually, I read romance books to get back into reading, but after that, also, I'm very much stuck with no reading. It's fine, we'll get to it. This was a really good book, honestly. I was very surprised because rom coms are not my cup of tea and they are usually very stupid and I don't like it. But out of 10, I would rate this 8.5. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching my chat. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Yes, I appreciate you guys, and hopefully there will be more videos coming soon because I know what I like and I'll do it more often. Hopefully after this whole college procedure is done and all, I'll be back with consistent videos, hopefully. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hello. And if you enjoyed it so much, let me know in the comments what else do you want me to review, what else I can read next time, what shows do you want me to review. You know what, I'll do it. I have free time, so I'll do it. Bye, see you soon.